Another excuse for the police to raise the retirement age. Plus, could vicious contact sports actually be the key to reducing violence on our streets?
Learning this, it's helped me to be strong in the mind.
This is The Project.
That violence begets violence, but can combat sports actually offer a path to redemption? We meet one guy who has managed just that.
That's the mentality that I grew up with, you know, which is just talk.
From an early age, Rob Williams was shaped by his violent surroundings. His father was a former soldier and an abusive alcoholic.
I had behind my headboard a whole row of knives. Yeah, and on the back of my door I had a dartboard, so I had like a whole lot of different knives because I never knew what sort of knife I might end up with. So I practiced throwing knives. Looking back, I was just an incredibly terrified kid, you know, who was just preparing for like a war against my dad.
When he was 11, a father-son hunting trip went wrong with terrifying results.
When we were hunting, I shot a bit out of his ear. And I just went, oh my God, he's going to kill me. And I remember running up this hill, like zigzagging like he'd taught me. So just thinking my dad was going to shoot me in the back at some stage, I didn't sleep in the house that night.
Desperate to defend himself, Rob took up martial arts.
When I started Jiu-Jitsu, it was just like another arrow in my quiver that I could use to hurt people.
What Rob didn't expect was just how much that training would change him.
Once I started training with the Gracie family and really understanding what Jiu-Jitsu is about, one of the main concepts is control.
Human beings are always going to fight. We're just an adaptation of an animal.
But for Rob, his proof is in the hard-won experience. He now runs several Jiu-Jitsu academies, teaching his pupils how to control their aggression and master themselves.
Before I start doing this Jiu-Jitsu stuff, if somebody upset me, you know, the first thing you do is just punch them in the face, you know. By learning this, it's helped me to be strong in the mind and body too, you know.
It's hilarious at lunchtime, yeah? All these like 35, 45-year-old guys, they're just like children. It's like a therapy session.
Complicated issue, that one.